Peace, appreciation and value to all. Hope you guys are taking care of yourself, living as best as you can, eating as best as you can, vibrating high, heart chakra shit, everything. Yeah, so what's good with all of y'all? Now, I just want to say something, right? You know, like I wanna be in my righteous ego a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My music is the shit. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna play some music, but I said fuck it. This video's not gonna be too long. This is actually gonna be a very short video. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about a few things, but my music is the shit. I've been listening to my music consistently this past few days. Nigga, I speak nothing but galactic facts. The titles of my music and the fucking lyrics. And this shit be coming straight to me. I don't write my music anymore. The last time I really wrote songs was fucking was it 2019, 2018, and when I dropped my first little tape, The Journey Begins. That's like the last time I properly wrote. And you hear that shit. That shit is a classic. You know what I'm saying? So imagine when I start writing again and I'm freestyling in my tapes. My last one, that's what I did, and it wasn't the best quality, and that shit is a classic too. I know they bumping that in the universe. I know the cosmos is bumping my music. They're probably my biggest fans. They're my biggest supporters and critics too. But I want to get into this video, right? Let me just say this, right? I just made a Snapchat. I was talking about how, you know, the attention span of our people in general is so short now, and that, you know, all of y'all are still going out getting blacked out drunk, letting something else, low vibrational entity, possess you. You know what I'm saying? And take over your body momentarily so that it can feel like it's living again. Really, it's not. But you know, all of this different shit. Y'all niggas want to do birthdays. Y'all want to fuck and suck all day. Like, this shit is, to me, this shit is amazing how y'all can do that shit consistently. Even me, like I said, I hold myself accountable for everything I do in my life. Even me, I might release my sexual energy, but nigga, I'm right back on this shit. I'm right back on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm right back on this shit. Nigga, there's not a day that goes by without me thinking like this, thinking about these things, or remembering something. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to read my biology book. You know what I'm saying? I'm remembering shit. All I have to do is look at it on a lizard perspective, as far as your these people's science and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I be on this shit. This is all that goes through my mind. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Nigga, I could be working a job. Nigga, I'm thinking, yo, boom, boom, this and that. So how the fuck did these niggas do this to get us in this position? Nigga, I do this. Nigga, I was built for this shit. This is all I think about. And this is all I'm gonna always talk about and move about. You know what I'm saying? This is why motherfuckers say, oh, why don't you hop on with these so-called people who are so-called my friends? I ain't got no friends, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no friends, right? But obviously these are people I'm referring to, that people I came up with as far as the schooling and all of that shit. All those people have found themselves in this world. I have nothing to do with that world. And I'm trying to pave. I'm not even trying to pave a way. This path is already, it's what I've chose because it's what's righteous, and as well as because it's what my destiny is. It's what my fate is, and you control your own fate. And me controlling my own fate is saying, fuck getting money. I'd rather be homeless. If it really came down to it, I'd rather be homeless. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I want to talk about, because this shit is the truth. This shit is the fact. You know what I'm saying? But how long we in now? 4 minutes. Let me get into the video. First video. This shit, I've said this multiple times before. I keep on saying this shit. You've never seen it on this scale. Motherfuckers is still, it seems like motherfuckers are still ignoring this shit. Y'all are still worried about cutting your penises off and shit. Meanwhile, this shit is going on across the planet. They're distracting you from it, as well as distracting you from your children being snatched up. This shit is unprecedented. We've never seen this before. This is 24/7. Boom, 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 boom. Every day. Last night, it was fucking 2 o'clock at night. I should not have been up. It's not even that I shouldn't have been up, but I won't lie, my nigga, I relapsed. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, I was still my shit be sparking off still. I still be getting downloads. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so I said I'm built different. Even doing that shit, I was still getting downloads. And then I see my brothers and sisters roll through, the lights flashing and everything, and I see I see a little bit of a silhouette. You know what I'm saying? And I seen them roll through, and I'm talking to them, and they're sending me neutrino beams. I'm gonna make an entire video dedicated to neutrino beams. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been getting this entire week, these past 2 weeks, I've been getting them non-stop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this shit is coming to an end. The same time, I rise again, and then I see that China had the earthquake, 6.6 magnitude earthquake. Within the same I guess you would say time-ish span of me being awake at that point and going to sleep and then rising again, and then between that, it was around 2 or 3 o'clock, and I rose again at like 9 or 10. Between that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 to 7 hours. Between that time, China had an earthquake. I was like, oh, they're rolling through, and then boom, earthquake. You think this shit is a game? You think this shit is natural disasters? This shit is all by design. This shit has to happen. This shit is happening for a reason, because y'all failed to realize that you're at a point of evolution where you can move and use your own mind. Not even that you failed. You know that you are. You just choose not to do it. Y'all just chose not to do it, and you chose to be comfortable in a system that is literally usurping the natural beings' energy, and especially our children, to keep it running. But let's continue with this video.
The first time in 100 years. In any case, this had been the hottest year in 60-70 years.
Dried up.
It's not that they don't water here, but that there is no water here at all.
I'm 30 years old now, and for as long as I can remember, I have never experienced such a drought like this year.
Floods have devastated Pakistan.
Now, I want you to quickly look at this. Hold on, let me finish. Wait for it to load. I want you to look at this shit. Tell me where, first of all, tell me where these so-called other species are at. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me say this. We are everywhere in every part of the planet. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Where these certain things took place. You know what I'm saying? Over here. Fucking all of Europe, Asia, what's it called? What do you call this? The fucking oceanic regions. Is that what they call it? Fucking Australia. I forget, bro. Whatever it's called, Atlantic, whatever. I don't fucking care. All of these places. You know what I'm saying? All of these places. Guess what? The States is gonna be massive. This shit is going to be. You know what I'm saying? But do what you will with this information. This shit, this shit is going on consistently. There's gonna be something else that I'll wake up to the next day. I'm telling you, this shit is like, I don't need to predict it or oversay anything, because I know it's happening. This is a cleansing period. It just is. All this shit that is happening has to happen. I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You chose leadership from something else, so now you're fucking dealing with the consequences and the karma. That's all that this shit is. And no species or race, not even the carbonated race, is exempt, because we are also participating willingly in this system and in this lie. Motherfucker, some brothers look down on other brothers because they don't have money, or they so-called a crackhead, or whatever. Like, if I was to, listen, if I was to be with one of these people, don't they look at me like I'm a bum because I don't have money? You know what I'm saying? Yet meanwhile your children, meanwhile I'm the same person that will tell you, yeah, okay, I ain't got money, but right now as we're sitting here speaking, nigga, one of our children just got fucking snatched up, and it's being organ harvested and experimented on. How you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some real shit that we're gonna be facing when all of this shit fully collapses, and it is. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I don't even know what else to say, cause this shit is coming to an abrupt end, a quick, fast end. Not a fast end, but it shit is slowly and surely you're going to be seeing more and more. You know what I'm saying?
For Chinese residents, the summer of 2022 is becoming the most difficult summer in recent history. Record high temperatures, water shortages, widespread power outages, and as a consequence, the forced shutdowns of many companies. The country recorded the longest and strongest heat wave in the observation history. Absolute heat records were broken in many cities in the southwestern and central provinces. Among the latest unprecedented records, temperatures of 44 degrees Celsius were recorded in Sichuan province on August 24th.
Can't say it's the first time in 100 years. In any case, this has been the hottest year in 60-70 years. It's been insanely hot for a whole month already. The temperature is 43-44 degrees every day.
Subway stations
What do you say? What do you say? Come
already.
on.
The temperature is
43 to 44 degrees every day. Every day you're getting hits, and you don't think this shit is going to occur in other parts of the planet. Like I said this months ago, or like a year ago. Listen, sometimes you have to go back to go forwards. Cause I know I said this shit. Like I have 400 plus videos talking about these very things, and every single time it was an evolutionary. There's an evolutionary take on it, right? But I love to go back on my old videos and bring it forward again, in order to move forward again. You know what I'm saying? But I said this shit with what's taking place on the planet. All the places that were so-called dried and desert will become watery, or whatever was so-called watery, or there was people populated, will become dried up. Everything will switch in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Another place that wasn't icy will become icy. A place that wasn't icy, a place that is icy will become dried up or desert-like. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck did I know? What did I know?
40 degrees every day.
Subway stations and shopping malls have become a haven.
Literally hiding from the sun in the subway stations and in the stores. You're not gonna be able to hide from the sun. It don't matter where
thousands
you
of
go.
people seeking
You cannot outrun the sun.
shelter from the unbearable heat. Farmers rushed to save their crops. In July alone, the economic damage from the heat wave was $400 million,
400
affecting
million.
5.5 million people.
Do you know how hard it is for farmers this year?
Look at that. Dust.
In August, there was no coolness at all, only unusual heat. The country folks are working tirelessly.
Let me just say it, like I said, this is not unusual. This heat is not unusual. It's not. This is a new frequency. Everything has to change. And this is the main thing that I rep, that I've been repping since I came and started to come to my remembrance. 555 means to change. And that's exactly what's been happening with me as an individual and with the planet and the cosmos. As a collective, change. This is why I rep 555. This is the shit that I'm gonna have fucking, the first thing I'm gonna have inked on my body. 555. And I've been seeing 555 so much these past 2 weeks. Cause you know what I'm saying, for 4 days I was just straight fasting. You know what I'm saying? So, but change is on its way drastically. I said this shit when I was first. Those were the first things that I seen. 555, change. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I seen when I was coming into my remembrance. Was those 3 numbers. Sorry, I said the 3 numbers, but was that number repeated 3 times. That's the first thing I seen, 555. And it's becoming more and more evident. I made a video over a year ago. I said 555. A drastic change is coming. And look where the fuck we are now. I didn't mean for myself as an individual. Well, I technically did. You know what I'm saying? But as far as outside of me, everything else, drastic change. On a scale you've never seen. And I hit the nail right on the head. I couldn't have been any more fucking correct. It's not even about me being correct. I couldn't have been any more, I'll just say precise, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? And I said that shit with conviction. Because in my soul, I knew this shit was facts. That's why I said it. And that's why I rep it. 555. And this is just saying, it is what it is.
But all in vain. 2022 will be the worst year for them, especially in the hilly areas of northern Sichuan. Farmers, whose bread depends on the mercy of nature, are very annoyed. They have suffered from severe drought, unprecedented in recent years.
There is no water on the mountain, so we have to go down the mountain to get water. It's a long hike, up and down, almost 2 miles round.
And they're doing this in the scorching sun, when they know, knowing that they cannot handle the sun at all.
Trip. The temperature right now is high, and we have to go get water many times throughout the day. And the hot sun evaporates water instantly.
This year has been too difficult. Farmers are having a hard time cultivating the land. We have to leave off.
Let me skip.
A severe drought has disrupted power.
Look at the shit. I want to show you this as well. Boom. How it go from this to this?
Lake Poyanku, largest freshwater reservoir.
This shit is crazy. They literally walking in where the water used to be now.
Lake Poyanku
Gone.
is now nothing but vast fields of sand and small streams. They've created patterns on the muddy shoals,
Like I said, listen to what they call this.
Media call the Earth Tree,
The
marking the
Earth
state
Tree.
of the lake.
The Earth Tree. Yo, I'm telling you. Oh man. Anyways, let's continue.
As a warning of a dangerous future due to intensification of extreme weather events.
No, it's because y'all, like I said, it's because y'all chose to keep upholding the system, not realizing that the power is in your collective effort. Even if you're not natural to the planet, it's in your collective effort to stand with each other. But you chose to do this instead.
China's largest river, the Yangtze, is in even greater distress.
All this shit will dry up real soon.
The country's main waterway is not only a major source of hydroelectric power, but also a key transport route. The water level in the river has dropped to a historic low. A severe lowering of the water level in the Chongqing.
Let me show you this. I want to show you this part as well. Now, alright, hold on. I'm not even gonna say that because that's not necessarily true. But I'm gonna just play this for you, right? Oh, come on.
Fall in August. The snow season usually begins in mid or late September.
Mid or late September. This shit is snowing in May. In May, when it's supposed to be getting hot, so-called getting big summer, starting to be summertime. This is around my solar return. These motherfuckers is getting hit by snow. And last year, I'm pretty sure, last year we was getting hit by snow in fucking, what was it? It was like January, no, not January. It was a March. We was getting snow. Y'all think this shit is not changing? Last year we was getting snow in March. It was March, April time. We was getting snow. I remember this. I still remember this shit. We was getting snow in the UK then. I remember. Now, ask a motherfucker right now. They forgot. And I remember last year around March time we was getting snow. This shit is changing on a drastic level. Like, bro.
And can last up to 7 months, up to April of the following year. But this year it snowed in May, June, and now in August. At the same time, the temperature dropped to -4 degrees Celsius.
China is just a glimpse. China and these Asian countries are just a glimpse of what's to come.
Until recently, many of us knew little about this state in South Asia, coming from Pakistan.
Get it out of here.
A
Get it all
humanitarian
out of here.
catastrophe of incredible proportions. This is how the government characterizes the current situation in the Republic. As of August 25th, 2022, almost 3, and in some places 5 times more precipitation fell here than the average for 30 years across the country. The population and infrastructure can no longer cope with the incessant heavy rains that began in mid-June. The dams are full.
It's been going
Some
on
have
since
opened
June.
an emergency
Bro,
water
come on.
discharge.
What is this shit? Why is it not pausing when I click on it?
More
But first of all, this has been happening since June. Every single day since June. And this is not even, bro, this is not even where it started. I'm just using that as an example. You know what I'm saying? This shit has been going on for a while and it's only getting ramped up more. And 30 million people are being affected by this shit. I don't know what their population is in Pakistan, but that's around almost amount. They said that the flooding took place is so big, it's the size of the United Kingdom. That's how 30 million people. There's about 40 million people in this country, 50 million, 45 million people are in the United Kingdom. Nigga, imagine what is to come for us. If this shit had happened over here, more than half of the fucking continent, or whatever you want to call this place, fucking flooded.
More than 30 million Pakistanis were affected by floods and landslides, and more than 1,000 people were unable to survive the disaster.
A lot of flood water entered our village, our homes are submerged, some of our relatives have died, and cattle too. We're not receiving any relief from the government.
The fuck, they trying to save their asses. They trying to run to their sky daddy. They don't give a fuck about y'all. They never did. As long as y'all keep making the money, they didn't give a fuck. Now they're really showing you. And you people will still trust these... Y'all in the States and the UK will still trust these same government because they're giving you a law, passing laws that say you can be a fucking pedophile and it's accepted to be a pedophile now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are fucking idiots and have the slightest idea. You will learn quickly and so fast. But honestly, I'll be saying that I can't wait for y'all to really see the truth of this shit. It's gonna be a massive shocker to your reality. And all you motherfuckers that want to talk about manifesting, oh, you're not gonna manifest this reality. Everyone is going to experience this darkness. I don't give a fuck who you are. Even a child. Not actually, let me take that back. As far as children, well, I'm gonna say this for our children anyways. That's gonna be a whole different thing, right? And for your children, it's gonna be a different thing too. I don't know exactly how it's gonna be, but I know for a fact that at least you grown adults, or if you're old enough to think and make your own decisions, your ass is gonna be experiencing this shit, and that includes me. I say this all the time, nigga. If I died during this time, I was supposed to die. Simple. I'm still here. And I will be there when this shit comes to an end. The darkness comes. And if I die in that darkness, I'm going to make sure I'm not letting... Listen, I'm going to say this. If I got to die, I'm doing it because it's happening because I'm dealing with my people. Either we going to kill each other or we going to make it through together. But I know for a fact I'm not letting nobody fucking come trying to bring harm to me or whatever I choose to create. You know what I'm saying? Fuck no.
The National Disaster Management Authority of Pakistan estimates that more than 200,000 houses were completely destroyed and about 450,000 were damaged. Millions of people are in urgent need of shelter. Broken bridges and roads prevent people from fleeing to safer areas.
Excuse me.
For the same reason, aid cannot arrive on time to many localities. Hundreds of thousands of hectares of crops and orchards have been destroyed by floods and landslides. In addition, over 700,000 livestock, a vital source of life.
No more food. If no more food. If you cannot condense the sun and turn it into glucose, you will have a hard time. This is why this shit cannibalism exists. Y'all, their species, they need to eat meats. They need blood and protein from the animal. You know what I'm saying? This is why when I did hear, I don't remember who these people are. I'm just gonna say what I hear. Sometimes I hear some shit that's actually factual, so it'll stick into my mind. But if I could remember it now, I'll shout them out. But hold on, let me check how long we in. 25 minutes. Alright, I just seen 555 again, bro. You see what I'm saying? This shit is fucking. Listen, this shit is. I don't do this shit on purpose. How could I do that shit on purpose? Nigga, come on, bro. Anyways, like I was saying, I heard motherfuckers saying about how, you know, fucking vegans and how they're the ones having the health problems and shit. Understand, it's not because they look like me. It's because they look like a white man or Asian man or whatever. Because y'all are supposed to be eating meat. And I seen a video and I made a comment like, shut the fuck up. You're supposed to be eating meat. A fucking white person protesting against veganism and shit. Yes, I don't agree with how y'all are going about eating it. How they're monopolizing the animals to eat their meat. Animals shouldn't be feeling. The animals that y'all need to eat shouldn't be feeling fair. You know what I'm saying? And if they weren't, it would probably taste better for y'all. Cause now instead you're just eating fair as well as the meat. If you're gonna eat the meat, at least eat the meat high vibrationally, that they had a nice life. You know what I'm saying? But y'all literally need to eat meat. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna have problems. This is why they said that these vegans are having some problems. But they are not us. You know what I'm saying? They need meat, and they're not getting the meat that they need. They're not getting the blood that they need from the animal, which is what they get from the animal. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna be able to eat like this shit is gonna be so like.
Livelihood for many families have died.
The situation of floods affected areas is heartbreaking. Floods have devastated Pakistan. We are victims of climate catastrophe. I have
They said we. Nigga said we are victims. You brought it on yourself. Also, like I really say, all of us. Anyways, excuse me. But yeah, that's just how this shit is going, man. This is how this shit is going. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show you. You know what? Like I said, I don't want this video to be too long today, so I'm just gonna play probably a few more videos and then I'm gonna get off.
Meanwhile, China's southern tech hub of Shenzhen has now said that it will adopt a tiered antivirus restriction system starting from this week to curb the rising.
You know what I'm saying? I heard they don't even have over 1,000 cases. This nigga don't play. They're fucking lizard Chinese president, he doesn't play.
Infections in the region, and this comes as China continues to witness multiple viral outbreaks across the country. Shenzhen, which went into a weekend lockdown on Saturday, has now announced a new round of testing for its residents to track and trace the extent of the virus spread. Authorities have also vowed to assemble.
Y'all are not just these. They just keep applying pressure. They want y'all controlled so bad.
All available resources and security forces to stamp out the crisis. Meanwhile, based on the results of the weekend testing, the region will also classify its areas into 3 categories. That is low, medium and high-risk zones. Now, in areas that are deemed to be low risk, the city will remove restrictions that confined much of its population to
Did you see that shit? Oh, this shit is so crazy. Look at this shit. I just caught that. Look how this motherfucker in the hazmat suit or whatever the fuck you want to call this shit with the mask on and this and the gloves on. Look what I don't even know if that's a man or a woman. I think it's a woman. Look what the fuck she does. Look,
in areas that are deemed to be
sticks the shit in her nose, right?
low risk, the
Takes
city will remove
put it down,
restrictions.
and then she gets in it. And then she fucking puts hand sanitizer on the gloves. Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad. And all because these people will not tell you the truth. Or y'all refute. They will not tell you the truth of what this so-called virus and diseases are. Nigga, first of all, your species is already an infectious disease. I don't know which. Listen, I don't know which one is which. So I'm just gonna say disease-ridden species, right? And you're being broken down by the sun. They will not tell you that though. They're gonna give you a cover up that it's a virus. You know what I'm saying? It's not a virus. How is the sun? How is the sun virus? How is the sun a virus or contagious? Unless you're something that is diseased and is unnatural. You know what I'm saying?
That confined much of its population to residential compounds. Lockdowns will, however, remain in place in high and medium risk neighborhoods. In areas like Fushan and Nanshan and Longwa, entertainment centers like theaters and cinema halls will remain closed for the public. Now, not only Shenzhen, the southwestern metropolis of Chengdu has also announced an extension of the lockdown measures in the region. The Chengdu, which placed its 21 million people under lockdown on Thursday, said that the
21 million people, it's actually more, are under lockdown. This shit is fucked up.
city will keep curbs in place for most of the region and will conduct more mass testing for the next 3 days. Now, this, remember, is not the first time that China has brought in such strict measures to stamp out a virus flare-up. Few months back, China had imposed one of its harshest restrictions in Shanghai. And
you go Marks, you go fucking test the fucking you go and test the fucking 1-year-old baby too. Y'all niggas is fucking come on, man. This shit is sad. My heart goes out the most to their children. I always say this because their children don't deserve this bull crap. Nigga, they're supposed to be children running around enjoying fucking their human experience, their chance. You know what I'm saying? But y'all are still propagating and feeding them the bullshit that y'all feed them. It's sad. Children have to suffer because y'all adults want to be ignorant.
Beijing to tame a viral outbreak. From targeted lockdowns to repeated testing, the country so far has maintained a very tough approach in handling the crisis. And China has so far stuck to its stringent zero-COVID policy, even as most other countries have in fact relaxed their restrictions.
And they're all just going along with it.
And if
because of law enforcement, who are the bullies and the fucking muscle, and your lying scientists, because they want money. You think them niggas took the job? Fuck no.
to live with the virus. And these restrictions have also intensified challenges for the country in terms of...
This is what China's gonna have your motherfuckers doing. Walking, get into making y'all live your lives like fucking rats in the fucking maze. This shit is crazy.
Economic growth with frequent shutdowns of production units. Many international companies have also suspended operations in various Chinese cities. But the zero-COVID policy has also kept China's borders mostly shut to international visitors, thus impacting the tourism sector.
Shit is tough. This shit is absolutely tough. You know what I'm saying? No, let's just end this with a bit of comedy. Listen, this is hell, man. You gotta laugh. If you can't laugh while you're in hell, I don't even know what you're gonna go insane. You know what I'm saying? You're literally going to go insane. But look at this shit, right? I cracked the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When I see this shit, I crack the fuck up. Shout out to this. Shout out to my little. Hey, I want to say shout out to this little nigga Mello. This nigga's like 14. This nigga's 14. And this nigga will out-talk you fucking grown-ass adults. I'd rather sit down and talk with this brother than you fucking grown folks. Because y'all niggas don't talk about shit. This nigga's 13 or 14. and he's on his god shit. You know who the fuck he is at 14. Man, stop. You adults are sick. You adults are sick. You know what I'm saying? This is why I originally saw it. Shout out to this let's say Rahotep. You know what I'm saying? Man says, word on the streets, you tell them motherfuckers you're the son of God. Listen, we got a sense of humor. Dog, bro, we are beautiful people. We're amazing people at all levels. Don't matter what. Even in our lowest form, we are fucking on point. Is that you say? That's like, motherfuckers stupid enough to believe it. I'm running with it. This shit cracked me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But what's alright here? You already know how this shit is. Jesus is a lizard.
Jesus, the lizard.
And most people just won't catch that.
You ready?
They're looking at everything as entertainment. I don't need to play any more of that shit before these niggas copyright clear me again. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this because this interests me. You know how I felt about Dragon Ball Z, right? So this gave me a bit of a new perspective as far as why they actually just introduced this so-called Black Frieza. This is actually supposed to, apparently it's actually supposed to be representation of us, right? Because in Dragon Ball Z, Frieza's the evil guy, but he's the guy that's always been in the cosmos and has been alive for thousands of years or millions of years, right? They live a long time. So looking back, this shit is you can say that it is, but like it says here, right? The melanated god has taken down Ultra Ego Vegeta, which is lower self. Which, by the way, I wanted to make an entire tape talking about Ultra Ego, right? And obviously, the concept of the tape was talk about some of my skeletons and some of the things that I wish I had did when I was still so-called in my ego, right? But I'll say that, like I said, I don't regret anything that's happened. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go back and I wouldn't do those so-called things that I wanted to do. I'm glad that they didn't happen because it built the individual that I am, built me to the individual that I am right now. You know what I'm saying? So, really and truly, yeah, I was going to talk about some of those subjects, like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like women and shit. That's what the tape was going to be, but it hasn't happened. We'll see if it happens. It might happen so-called next summer. But, yeah, we'll see if it still happens. But, yeah, took down Ultra Ego, lower self, and Ultra Instinct Goku, higher self, which I can agree on 100%. I mean, if I thought Ultra Ego is your lower self and talking about, you know, that type of stuff, that's obviously what Ultra Instinct is going to be, right? Pure white, your purest form. Well, purple is also a high vibration, but we'll go well. But this gave me a new perspective, which I loved. So, and then it says, Frieza now has obtained the power of the universe and cosmos. His skin is covered with carbon. You know what I'm saying? The more carbon you have, the more superior and stronger you are. Or the darker the skin, the stronger you are. Frieza went into another dimension where time and space does not exist. There was called the room of spirit and time. That shit, time doesn't flow. Time doesn't exist there. If anything, Dragon Ball Z was telling you that time isn't even really real. You know what I'm saying? But Frieza explains he was able to achieve Black Frieza state when he discovered the hyperbolic timetable on the conquered planet of his and trained within it for 10 years worth of time. Adding that it took plenty of toil to do so. The form's power greatly exceeds that of Golden Frieza form. Compared to when he first demonstrated Golden Frieza, he appears to have fully mastered the form and moved past any stamina flaws. The form may have had the time to be had the form may have had by the time he unveiled it due to the length of time he spent training upon acquiring the form. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up at the end. I don't fucking know, whatever. But like I said, it gave me a new perspective on this. I really genuinely did, because this is once again, even in the animes and shows, they always portray the bad guy. 9 times out of 10, the bad guy is a being that's been around for hundreds of thousands of years, or has been on the cosmos for hundreds of thousands of millions of years, and they're always the so-called bad guy. Why is it always that the motherfucker that's been around for the longest is always the bad guy? Yo, that's some crazy shit. Really, seriously. Really, the crazy part is, nigga, I'm Frieza. But I'm not evil. We don't do no evil shit. And it's crazy because Frieza sits in a ship that looks like some of the ships that you see sitting in the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Sitting in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. I wanna say this though, as far as when it comes to Dragon Ball Z, they're telling you a whole bunch of shit of who we truly are. You know what I'm saying? The Super Saiyan, the levels of Super Saiyan, and then the introduction of Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and then the Ultra Instinct, and then Evolution, Super Saiyan God Evolution, or whatever it's called, and then the fucking Ultra Instinct, Mastered Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, all of this shit, bro. This shit is talking about our genetics. Like, example, I put my hair follicles. When you look, me personally, when you zoom into my hair follicles, it's purple. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers is green, some brothers is yellow, some brothers is red, some brothers is fucking gold. Like, this shit is, you know what I'm saying? Look at this. You motherfuckers still want to eat meat?
Come again, they already know I be going in. If you got my money, then throw it in. I spin around the block like a whirlwind just to find out that these niggas like, what the fuck going on here? The young nigga held his own here. These bitches love to get it on here. These niggas really in the zone here.
Shout out to R the God. You know what I'm saying? But and then I want to show this, right? This is a beautiful family right here. I got it. Listen, you gotta smile, bro. Listen, I'm telling you. This is what I strive for. I want a family. I want children. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing more important than children. Now look at this beautiful star seed. I have to show her again.
This part of my life, this little part, is called happiness.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all a motherfucking about. You know what I'm saying? Where's the, I think this is in Italy, somewhere in Europe. Karma, you goddamn right, brother. You goddamn right. Look at this. I think this shit is not coming to me.
Look at that beard.
Floods in the south and north of the country.
You think this shit is not coming to an end? Okay. Okay. Is there anything else I wanted to play? I guess that would be about it. But let me play this, right?
24.
Actually, I don't even know if I should play it because they might call it nudity or some shit. You know how these people are. But you get what you get. You get exactly why I wanted to play this video. And you sisters that still think it's okay for you to have multiple men inside of you on a regular basis. You want to be fucking thoughting yourself out just because you want money. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be by these niggas like fucking Future and shit. Nigga, I will freestyle circles around fucking Future, bro. I'm being honest. that nigga cannot fucking match me in a freestyle, nigga. And it's not it's not a battle, nigga. It's just freestyle off the top of your dome. Let's go, nigga. I would destroy him. That's how I feel. That's how I should feel. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't rapping about nothing. Try freestyle about consciousness, nigga. How about that? Fuck you talk about? Niggas like that just wanna fuck. I ain't got time for that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I wanna learn more about myself as an individual and about us as a collective. That's what the fuck I wanna do. But I think I'm gonna end it here. There's not really anything else that I wanted to play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Why is no one talking about what's...
They're in caves. Dark Ages. All of this shit is happening. Dark Ages. Anyways, I think that's about it. I'm not gonna drag it on too long. It's ended up being longer than what I wanted. 45 minutes. It was supposed to be like 20 minutes or so, but it is what it is. But all this shit is coming to an end. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. That's good IDs. All this shit is coming to an end. I want y'all to take care of yourselves and keep moving in light. You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to manifestation, manifest what you need, not what you want. You know what I'm saying? All I try to manifest is the things that I need. Yeah, I need what? To be able to plant my own shit, to be able to have water. You know what I'm saying? That's as far as that's what I want. That's the only reason that I'm trying to get money for that stuff that I even should not even be paying for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you should be trying to so-called manifest. You motherfuckers that talk about you want to manifest hold on, I don't even know. Yeah, you talking about you want to manifest fucking... You're not going to manifest the realities that is occurring right now. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Everyone is going to experience this shit. Doesn't matter what you are, who you are. You are going to experience this shit, this darkness. And you're either going to find value or you're not. You know what I'm saying? We're either going to remember our value for each other or we're not. And the same goes for y'all. But the shred of humanity that you do have, the sun is slowly dissipating. It's slowly dissipating into thin air. It's slowly disappearing. It is what it is. The DNA structures that you have, you know what I'm saying, from these animals, they all have violent tendencies. The chimpanzee, the monkey, whatever, violent tendencies. The chicken, violent tendencies. Am I wrong? Anyways, the dog, violent tendencies. Anyways, I'm fucking you niggas, man. Take care of yourselves. Woman, child, and man, heaven and earth, eternal light. I see you, all of you, galactic beings, brothers and sisters who are fucking trying to move like the sun and the universe in the flesh. Don't listen. Don't think for a second that you're not appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Because you are. You're being rooted for on a multitude of levels. I'm rooting for you. And your extended family in the cosmos is rooting for you. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving in solidarity. Keep moving with a righteous heart. This shit will pay off. I guarantee it. There's no way that it doesn't. We gotta band together. We gotta move forward together. As far as when it comes to our children, we gotta get them out these schools. We gotta get them out of these people's clutches. And that's something I'm building myself up to do. I want to be out in the streets talking this shit. And that's why I bought this biology book. I haven't been reading it as much as I should be, but I know more than enough. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just about the preparation and then the action. And that's something I truly want to do, because I'm tired of seeing my kids being sent to school. It pisses me off and annoys me and it hurts my heart. You know what I'm saying? Prove to me why we should be sending our children to your schools. What reason does a being that's only been here for 10,000 years have? What business do you have for being, since you've only been here for 10,000 years, to be fucking teaching me and guiding me, who's been here since the fucking before your construct of time was created? Make that make sense to me. And these are the reasons why I'm saying this. So explain to me and tell me why I should still let you continue to do what you're doing. Anyways, take care of yourselves, man. One love to all, man. We don't take no bullshit. Walk with your stinger, but always start and move with a righteous heart. You know what I'm saying? But also have a stinger. Take care of yourselves, man. Peace.